Yeah, man. It's chaos. We're getting it. This is game 3 of the playoff series as we're up in the series 2-0. And we're looking for that 13-game win streak. We got that 12-game win streak, so we'll roll with the home jersey. Don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe. So that's Hall of Fame verification, 7-minute quarters, over 14,000 VC. Matches up with D-Rose. Shout out to him. So let's get it. So we're trying to go up in the series 3-0 into Indiana, looking to take this game. This is going to be a tough game, but this is a must-win for the Pacers here. In game 1, Kawhi Leonard put up a triple-double and just tore things apart to the top. And then the second game, it was old Davis Bertan. It was the Davis Bertan show from 3. Get your popcorn, pull your seats up, and make sure you got a good ticket. Hi. A good ticket? What the fuck are you talking about? He doesn't know.
We get ready for an interconference contest here in Indiana.
Woo!
Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And guys, checking out Tony Parker here. What can we expect?
And here's another thing about him, Steve. Every time he gets
we haven't played a game away from home in a while.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. 3-pointer. They get it back. And Green slams it.
And it's Green with the jam. Come on, say it.
Willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA in a close game like this with every possession.
Nice pass, though. I'll give you that.
It proved to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Here's Parker. After the made shot from Monte Ellis. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Here's Leonard. And finally they hit one. On defense, San Antonio. And it's Ellis penetrating. Back to George.
Oh, come on. What are you doing in the fucking paint?
Now, that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Hey, guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic? And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Nate McMillan. And Doris, what do you
There you go, LaMarcus.
He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back.
Woo! He's getting feisty up there.
We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, will see how successful they are.
Thanks, Doris. And the second free throw.
You know Jaw Porge. Tell me if you know Jaw Porge.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. And that one's good by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 5 points so far.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
George up top. He's covered by Leonard. George passes to T. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make. But when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Gasol. Outside, Green. And the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of
flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Thomas said that, huh? A nice shot by T.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. It's deflected. Paul George with the steal.
What?
The Hail Mary from beyond half court is off target. Parker left side. Leonard. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. Parker outside. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And George, here we go. Boom,
I keep letting go of him.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Shots good by Green.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Teagues for 3, and he gets it to go. Teagues got 5.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. San Antonio making a switch here. And the foul on Al Jefferson. That's his first foul. Parker kicks to Lee. Back to Parker. The 19-footer is on the money.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Here is Miles following the score by Tony Parker.
Oh!
Sent back by Aldridge. Jefferson dishes to Miles.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Miles with another miss. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the
Fucking hit a 3, Tony.
It's Parker again missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's fair. It's fair.
Kevin Sheriff, and he's checked in for Young.
It's fair.
Stuckey comes in for Monte Ellis. Young is subbed in for Jeff Teague. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Oh, Bertan.
He's checked in for San Antonio.
Johnny Bertan.
Stuckey with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Ball's knocked loose. George passes to Stuckey. And a miss there on the triple. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Ginobili outside. The pass to Bertans. No good on the 3.
How is he in the bonus verse when I'm getting hacked the whole game?
As a unit last year, 76%.
Makes no sense.
Right around the middle of the road.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Here's Parker with the 3. No luck.
Oh, again?
Defensive work there by Young. Indiana leading. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first.
It's insane. In the membrane.
No question.
Insane in the brain.
There, that was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Ginobili.
Come on, Johnny.
With his 3.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And Steve, you know, he's also got full arsenal of moves in the post. I mean, you can't believe how many tricks this guy has up his sleeves. He's full of them.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. George with the ball. Leonard picks him up. And
No fucking way.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Ginobili kicks to Parker. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year,
Come on,
their
David.
free throw numbers help them win games.
The Spurs making a switch here. Green's checked in. Now, here is Young. The 3 from George. From beyond the arc and then some. George has got 15.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Passes to BERTANS. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
There you go, Bertans.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
They get it again. And the foul on Al Jefferson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Spurs shoot
There you go,
their 5th and 6th
David.
free throws of the game. The Pacers making a change here.
Come on,
He
David.
doesn't get the second one.
Fucking David.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
They're committing an awful lot of fouls. And most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get easy layups. I understand that. But this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
You gotta look.
It's a tie game in Indiana. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure.
Sorry, there was a spider. Had to eliminate it.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Indiana. Rodney Stuckey out there with Young. Then it's Turner. Then it's Brooks. And it's Ellis at the shooting guard position. By himself. Oh, my goodness! And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Pacers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And Indiana shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Turner. San Antonio with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator.
What? What are you doing, you
And
fucking
Greg, we've seen
idiot?
it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
That's good. Turner's got his first points of the game.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to Leonard.
What is going on?
Away by Stuckey. Ellis dishes to Stuckey. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
What a drive there. It didn't bother him at all to have a much taller defender hanging all over.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Indiana. C.J. Miles comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Teague in for Aaron Brooks. Indiana leading by 5. And here is Teague. 5 points in the game. And here's Miles outside. Kicks it out to Ellis. Another shot. And Leonard with the block. Inside.
There you go. Reward him with the
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here's Green. Finishes the
And it's Green with the jam. Say it, Kevin.
Sharp steal and then run out.
Say it, Kevin. Come on, Kevin.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Now Gasol is checked in for David Lee. For Indiana, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. George passes to T. Kicks it out to Ellis. Outside, George. It's stolen by Green. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway.
And it's Green with the jam. Say it.
Back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Yeah, Daniel, get in there.
For a 3-point play.
And the transition defense now, guys, non-existent, invisible.
Yeah, 3 straight fast break buckets here. The D seems to be sleepwalking.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done is Danny Green.
He's in one heck of a groove with his scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
We're riding around, he's talking about it. I'm riding around in my car's low. I feel like I hit the lotto. I'm riding around in my car's low. We're riding around, he's talking about it. I don't got the high, no, I don't got reason to lie. I don't need you,
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And it's Ellis penetrating. Misses in close.
And the shots just continue to say no.
Oh, I knew it.
And it's sent back by George. They push it up 4 on 3. Shot to stop the run. No luck. And the Spurs going the other way now.
I got him.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. They get it back. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
San Antonio calls timeout. The Spurs making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Parker passes to Bertans. Stolen by Seraphin. The 3 from George. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 4 assists in the game. Aldridge kicks to Parker. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
And it's Aldridge missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ellis can't get it to go.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up.
Woo!
That should be illegal, Kevin. That should be absolutely illegal. You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things in your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
Come on, Bertan.
With every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's BERTANS. His three-pointers off the mark. And the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Back to Parker. Shot from 12. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Parker's got his second bucket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Turner dishes to Ellis. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that. Not very good.
George, no good. Spurs trail by 4. BERTANS, the pass to Alden. Can't cash in from close range. And here's Indiana. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And it's rejected. And here's the fast break. All alone. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
A foul?
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his third foul of the game.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Gasol kicks to Parker. Parker, right side. Back to Gasol.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumps.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Both free throws good from Gasol.
You better make that.
It's a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Oh, my God. Don't let them fucking do that.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
He dishes it to Gasol. 3 seconds left.
Come on, you fucking goddammmer.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Pacers lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Good half, though. Good half. This fucking guy, Jaw Porge. Jaw Porge? Who the fuck is that?
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Well, how about Paul George in this one? He's got 27 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
On the floor for San Antonio. Green teams with Leonard on the wings. Then it's Tony Parker. Then it's David Lee. And it's BERTANS, and it's the 4th slot. Young dishes to Turner. And he dunks it down.
As forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And Parker, here we go. And that one's good. He's got 6.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Teague. Pulls up on the wing. The Spurs rebound. Outside, Green. To tie. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs. San Antonio retains possession.
What's done?
Full 24-second shot clock. Parker against T.
Yeah, the offense.
Come on, fucking make it,
Start
goddamn.
the second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Cindiana. Strong Island. Fucking double him up, Davis.
It's George on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Ellis, that's good.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Parker passes to Green. Kicks to Lee. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
George with the bucket.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Fires at the elbow. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
What a top-notch game he's had. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Green kicks to Leonard. Good on the triple. Leonard's got 7 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Outside, George. It's stolen by Green. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. Indiana leading by 4. He feeds it to George. David Lee comes up with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ellis kicks to George. They grab their own miss.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And he lobs it up.
There you go.
Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Parker outside, and he gets it to go. Parker's got 7 points.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
No
Look
way.
of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting. Oh, yeah. I don't know that this is the time.
Woo!
As a player in a close game, the important thing is the 2 points.
I'm purpose.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Pacers trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And George kicks to T. They need this. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Spurs have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Teague drives in. Leonard with the steal. And, oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back.
Some fantastic numbers here for Green. He has 15 points now and 3 great steals. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
Here's George. No good. Great D that time from Leonard. Guys, this offense very effective.
Point right at him.
And guys,
whoa, a nice fucking pass. They're getting shifty up in there.
The last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
George with the bucket.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Parker against Teague. The drive by Green. Parker takes it out to Leonard. Paul George with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Ellis with the ball.
Let's fucking block, Daniel.
And they'll keep possession.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And it's Paul George with the foul.
And it's Joel Porge with the foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for San Antonio. Pulls up, high post. Misses off the left
The
eye.
fucking rebound, Baldridge.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jefferson. Stuckey dishes to Miles. Makes the lead pass. Spurs leading by 4. Bertans passes to Aldridge. The dish to Green. Back to Aldridge. Good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Stuckey into the lane. Young. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And the Pacers call time here.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
It's a tie game in Indiana.
In Indiana.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. They've got Paul George, Al Jefferson out there with Young. Then there's Ellis, and it's Teague in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you. Some good numbers for Ellis. He's got 11 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence.
Fucking
as a
Daniel,
defender,
heat up.
Because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
And Parker, here we go. Here's Leonard. Aldridge. There's Green with the three.
There you go, Daniel.
Green's got 19 points.
And you know, at the end of the day, Steve, you just have to respect his overall defensive acumen. I mean, it's not just one thing he does well at that end. He knows how to guard from A to Z.
And Young kicks to Miles. It's Ellis on the wing. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Let's go, Daniel. Heat up.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. But they get it back.
Oh, you can't do that shit while you're fucking getting a rebound. That's cheap.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Parker drives in. On the wing, Green. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 8th assist in the game. Ellis kicks to Young. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass. It hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
Yeah, but over a full game, I like their energy. And if they can maintain that level of effort, I think it bodes well for them down the stretch.
Here's Miles. Offensive rebound. Ellis backing down. Second chance shot. Gets the bucket. And
Oh my God.
it's on Kawhi Leonard.
No fucking way.
Finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Jefferson. Young comes in for Kevin Seraphin. Paul George, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. And it's Teague in for Young. San Antonio calls timeout. Pau Gasol is checked in for San Antonio. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. Despite the deficit, he told his guys, I've got confidence in you. We've had our backs against the wall before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, can they retake the lead?
And George kicks to Ellis. Back to George. Ellis outside. On the wing, George. Tries yet again. The shot by Turner, no good. San Antonio leading by 3. A 3 from Leonard. And the shot is good. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out.
That's off him. Yeah, he's got 33 points. Wow.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for
Come on, Daniel. Randall McDaniel.
Thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though. Just
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Leonard attacking. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Leonard has been playing really well. 18 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for BERTANS. Ginobili comes in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker.
And they continue to...
Whoa, from almost half court, three-point line, Mills.
That's why they're ahead. Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
Leonard attacking. Back to Gasol. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Pau Gasol. George, he's covered by Leonard. The shot by George, no good.
Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. He just can't get anything to go in the basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank
Fucking
range.
shoot that, you idiot.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his 5th foul. And here's Mills for 3. No good. Great D that time from T. And George, here we go. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Tipped away. Ginobili the pass to Gasol. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound. Teague's got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3 from George. Rebound San Antonio.
Kevin, not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Ginobili dishes to Aldridge. Young with the steal. Puts up a 3.
Pause it. Fucking pause it.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're up.
Yo, that
13.
connection, like the lag stuff,
There's 49
it's so
seconds
stupid.
left
I
in the
swear.
4th quarter of this one.
It's Tommy Chafair and Bob Chafair. They're doing it up in the Brutus Cup. So it looks like it'll be a 13-game win streak, going up 3-0 in the series. Back to Indiana for Game 4. Yeah, that's cool. We'll get down. I'll be home at like 12
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5
Eastern
on the floor.
time.
Here is Miles.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And Miles drops them both.
Yo, that is the game, and Kawhi was a player of the game. So that is Game 3 in the books, and we'll check you next time. So that is a commanding 3-0 series lead going back to Indiana for Game 4 tomorrow. That's a 13-game win streak.